The Nigerian Ports Authority (NPA) is projecting a massive revenue leap to over 1.27 trillion naira in 2025, representing a 40% increase from the 894.86 billion naira it realized in 2024. This ambitious target, the authority says, is anchored on sweeping modernization efforts, the full activation of the Dangote refinery's marine operations, and the deployment of cutting-edge technology to enhance port efficiency. Managing Director of the NPA, Abubakar Dansoho, disclosed this during his presentation at a budget defense section with the House of Representative Committee on Ports and Harbors, where he defended the agency's 2025 budget estimate and provided insight into its 2024 performance.
For improving infrastructure in whatever industry. But most importantly, the accepted principle is that if you have a population in any region of the world, you are supposed to lead that region or continent. And if you have a population, you also have to have the biggest port. So it applies across board, intercontinental. The competition between even the terminal operators is helping Nigeria in the eastern ports. Because like you mentioned earlier about the eastern port, One now is giving NPA more revenue than the other ports in Lagos, apart from Apapa. Because the terminal operators have discovered that if they drop a lot of boxes, containers, in One, it will be easier for them to take them to Onitsha, to Aba, and then most likely even going to Maiduguri, Makodi, that eastern. So that's the eastern corridor. So they have invested, as the last count, APMT, that is MEX. They've invested over $200 million to improve their facilities in One. And then the other company who is also there, the International Container Services Limited, which is the owners of the One multipurpose terminal, have also so far invested over $100 million. So you can see that they are attracting a lot of cargo into the eastern port. And then once the government's policy of improving, rehabilitating Port Harcourt, and then again, even in Port Harcourt, Boa Group is doing a lot to improve their own facility in their own terminal there. So, and then Julius Baja and Warri have also indicated their own interest to also improve their capacity in Warri.
2024, the authority surpassed its revenue target of 865.39 billion naira, posting an actual realization of 894.86 billion naira. However, Dansoho revealed that only 417.86 billion naira, less than half of the approved 850.92 billion naira expenditure, had been spent as of the time of reporting. Despite this, NPA made a record contribution of 400.8 billion naira to the Consolidated Revenue Fund (CFR) in 2024, nearly double the 213.23 billion naira remitted in 2023. Of this amount, a staggering 344.7 billion naira was deducted at source.
What's up, everyone? Good morning and wishing you all a happy Sunday. Nigerian Ports Authority, una dey very wicked. For 2025, when I dey hear people talk, say Nigeria don't happen to them, Nigeria don't happen to them. No be today Nigeria start to happen to people. The story wey una wan hear now, na one man for Calabar wey Nigeria be don happen to am since 1991. That year, mark am, 1991, when Nigeria been happen to this man. And how Nigeria take happen to this man? He used Nigerian Ports Authority. This man been don work for Nigerian Port Authority or with Nigerian Port Authority for over 10 years. He come reach 1991. Then retrench, and not only him, and a lot of people who have been work with Nigerian Port Authority across the country. And how much was NPA supposed to pay this very man? They talk of this very man, not talking about even other people. This very man, how much NPA been supposed to pay him as a retrench him as of 1991? My brothers and sisters, 200,000 naira only. 200,000 naira as gratuity or retrenchment fee or waiting. Because we all know, I don't know whether they happen for Nigeria, but for here, if you fire a person from your work, you need pay and gratuity. If the person retire, the government need pay and gratuity, but does not have or retirement or what they call them pension. But does that happen in my country? Even if it happen, is it what the money where they pay people as retirement money, as pensions? Does it equate? Does it amount to the labor where they give when they do that work? I want me to listen to this story. Pay attention to waiting Nigerian Ports Authority, despite the money where we don't hear as in call, the revenue where NPA they receive. Make una listen to waiting Nigerian Ports Authority do this, man.
I'm a retrenched staff. I worked with Nigerian Ports Authority. By the year 1991, we were retrenched from work.
So for how many years did you work with the Nigerian Ports Authority?
I worked for 13 years, and up till now, we are still waiting for what we may call entitlements or pensions or so, because that has not been done because of the circular before we were retired.
Sir, please, can you tell us the year you were retrenched?
Specifically, that was 10th June 1991.
That should be about 35 years. And up till now, you've not been given any entitlement. There was no form of payment. They just let you people off just like that.
You can see my condition now. By the time we were retrenched, there was a circular before that people that are removed from work should save from 15 years and above, and probably above 60 years. But the minute we were retrenched, the circular a new circular came that said that retrenchment or retirement, or when one is removed from work, if you save up to 10 years, you should be pensioned. And with that circular, we took up that we save 10 years and above, that we should pension according to the new circular. But the ministry we were saving, and Ports Authority, did not pay us. Up till now, we are still fighting for the compliance in that circular.
Since 1991 till date, was there no date? Was there no form of payment at all? They didn't give you people anything? Like you guys have been waiting from excuse me, you guys have been waiting from 1991 to 2005, 25, sorry. Nothing has been given to you.
When you are retired and we approached NPA for that payment, they refused. We took the matter to court, and the court gave judgment in our favor. With that, there was nothing done. The case was appealed, and even to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court affirmed the judgment of the lower court that we are due for pensions. Since that time, we have been fighting, we have been praying, we have been struggling, but no payment has been made based on the judgment of the court in accordance to the new circular that have been issued to take effect from 1st January 1991.
What is the federal government doing about it?
Well, we have been sending SOS to the federal government and many parastatals are concerned. We cannot tell whether they have advised NPA or not, but actually I know with our cry they have advised NPA, but up to today nothing is done. That's why I'm telling you that we are still struggling, we are still praying, we are still fighting. They told us the matter is in the court.
Has any of your executive you come together, maybe go to Lagos, met with the directors, and what are they saying about it?
Generally, we have been approaching the management. You know, Nigerian Ports Authority is a big organization, and we are many. From Lagos, Calabar, Port Harcourt, Warri, and other suburb ports. Many of our members have been suffering. We approach NPA letting them to know the fate and the condition of our members. Many have even passed away. As I'm telling you now, we lost more than 200 staff and returned because of hardships, lack of money to take care of themselves, medical treatments, and all that. We also discovered that, and we let them know that even some of our members, their wife have forsaken them. They cannot take care of themselves. In addition to that, by the time they were returned premature. They did not build a house. Most of them did not train their children up to the standard that they will come out to work and maybe save them. Many of them, as I told you, they have passed from town to village, and the village life, is very difficult to stay. Even here in town, many of our members, the hardship of things now, nationwide, they find it difficult to live, and that is our plight today.
It's quite surprising that for 34 years you people have been waiting for this very money, and then it hasn't come. But is there any hope of it coming? Is there any hope of you receiving this money, or they've just given up on you people?
The Bible tells us that the expectation of his people will not be cut off. So we have hope, really having hope. Why I'm saying we are having hope is that we are still on the fight, because we know that is our entitlement, and we believe prayerfully that they will pay us, and we are even looking for the money this year, because things are tough and hard with our people. Some right now I'm talking to you, they are on the sick bed. And many of them have even called me. Call us and your thing. But it's not our thing, it's our thing. So we try to encourage them to pray along with every members, with us, in all the ports, that one day God will hear our cry and intervene in our case.
So, the man voice we will not hear so, where they narrate that story. Now my papa, I need to tell the whole world, because when I they report things where they happen to other people, and things that happen with my own family or with me, I know we'll just keep quiet. That was my father. 1991, Nigeria being happened to my papa. How old was I? I was 7 years old. So everything where in the narrate, the person where they interview, I'm now my younger sister, so we know what I want. And why am I bringing this story today? Because 2 days ago, something happened. My entitlement, 30,000 shekels, 13.2 million naira, Israeli government pay me back. If you want to know how they take pay me, or how that money, if you are just coming to our page for the first time, I better go back 2 days ago's post. You will see it. I'm not even an Israeli citizen, but they gave me what belongs to me. So if you feel say waiting my papa, they asked for Nigerian Ports Authority, no be in entitlement, no be waiting belong to them, plus thousands of other people where Nigerian Ports Authority being retrenched. I still, when I was 7 years old, I still remember, as if now yesterday, I still remember that retrenchment in 1991 when they retrenched my papa. I'm not an Israeli. I did Israel, but Israeli government gave me back what belongs to me. But our own government, even as you hear as my papa talk, the court don't judge the case in their favor. Both the local court and the Supreme Court, they don't meet federal government. But why is Nigerian Ports Authority not listening to the judgment of the Supreme Court? Why did Nigerian Ports Authority not take heed to the counsel of the federal government? Is it that every business parastatal for Nigeria, they are just autonomous, they are not bound by the law, or they are not bound by the federal government? And tomorrow, when we don't japa, can't see better life, can't see better treatment for another man country, when I want, when we come back now. So 2023, when I've been going to Nigeria, my uncle, still my same papa, a younger brother, ask me, say, whether I don't want to come back to Nigeria, come live my life for Nigeria, build house, live for Nigeria. Say, me, even if they put gun, I'm sorry to say, for my head, say, make I relocate to come live my life permanently for Nigeria, I know they do it. Or I want to talk about my own self before my mom say bye. For 2007, where we applied for my state government, as of that time, we could give scholarship, man, go study this aerospace engineering, so that when I finish, graduate, come back, come work for Akwa Ibom Airport. That time, Akwa Ibom Airport not be even there as it did now, 2007. Make the government train me, sponsor me to go Ukraine. That money, then carry and they play ping pong till we don't see that money. Then when I tell me, say, make I will be loyal to Nigeria, make I be loyal to my government. See, there's difference between love and loyalty. I feel love you, but I'm not really loyal to you. I love you because that is what I have to do. If I don't love you, I would hate you. I don't want to hate you. But loyalty is a different thing. See, waiting they do my papa from 1991. Not just my father alone, but every other person involved in this case. So I beg, if you don't watch this, I never beg on that before. I beg. If you don't see this video, I beg, try share. Because I sabi say, now my papa now, they speak out through me. There are so many other people that are going through the same thing my father is going through. By the hands of Nigerian Ports Authority, una dey there. I beg, make una share this video. As long as you don't watch this video, I beg, I beg you, share this video. Maybe it will get to the authorities where supply. Yeah, it don't already get to court. Nigerian Ports Authority get power over court. But I believe, say, maybe now your share go make not only my papa receive an entitlement, but every other person when Nigeria don't happen to through Nigerian Ports Authority. I beg, make una share this video. If you feel even tag Nigerian Ports Authority, you get it. Or if you tag anybody, the managing director, anybody where they power, where they mouth for Nigerian Ports Authority or for Supreme Court or for the federal government, I beg. I never, since I started this page for 2021, I never beg people like this. I beg. For this very post, I beg. Share am. You see, this money, what will they talk about? For now, as I did so now, the money no be anything. It's not anything because that money where that money where Nigerian Port Authority no agree pay my papa. I don't know how much the money now go don't reach in millions. Me single-handedly I fit pay my papa. Say, no worry about NP again, but he will not be fulfilled. It no matter whether even another person carry that money, give my papa, say, okay, you know what, just forget about it. He will not be happy because I know, say, my papa no even they fight. Look, I be in son. I did do well. I did support my papa. But I know that my father is fighting for other people that are affected. Not even for only himself. He don't waka Lagos tired. They say me they go court. They say me they go meeting for Lagos. My father don't waka Lagos tired with other people. So I beg, make una share this video. If you feel say Nigeria start to happen to people this year, last year, 10 years ago, no, it did not start for a long time. My father's story is since 1991 and 200,000, only 200,000 naira. Nigerian Port Authority not being fit pay. Just to show you the level of wickedness. No, like say that money, no, when I be here, the money where they call, their revenue, how much they don't achieve, and how much they are hoping to make in 2025. But 200,000 naira in 1991. Even if today that money don't accumulate to 300 million naira, 200 million naira, Nigerian Port Authority can pay. But why are they not paying it? True evidence of Nigeria happening to her own citizen, which is very bad. As a country, if we cannot provide for our citizens, if we cannot provide the basic things where our citizens ask from us, then we have failed as a country. We have failed. I did Israel I'm not Israeli citizen, but Israel gave me back what belongs to me. Not only in the case of the 13.2 million naira. I don't make video for this page telling how Israel, they send me message saying they owe me. Make I can't collect money where they owe me. Say I don't overpay my tax. Nigerian Ports Authority, I beg, do the right thing. And I beg you to watch this video. If you know me, if you know benefit anything from me, but for the sake of love, because people are going through a lot. So many of these people in 1990, they don't buy as you don't hear as my papa talk. I beg, share this video. Thank you very much. The boy, the crackhead. Wish you all a wonderful Sunday. Bye for now.